Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today I'd like to show you Aeromatic watches. Aeromatic 1912, as the company is officially known, has been making watches for a bunch of years. I've been carrying them here in the store since around 2011, so about 5 years. And my reason for showing you them today is not only just to give you an overview of the brand, and here in front of you I've got 5 of the top sellers over the last couple of years. And you can see they make watches that vary: military style, pilot style, dress style. They really touch all the corners of the dial. More importantly, though, when I started in this business around 10 or 12 years ago, there were a lot of brands that I guess gave German watchmaking a misconception or a bad name, perhaps. There were brands that either through deception, poor advertising, or maybe just misinformed customers, there were brands that were out of Germany that people were calling made in Germany, when in fact they were not. Aeromatic, will be very glad to tell you they're not made in Germany. Nowhere on the watch does it say made in Germany. It may say Germany on the dial, but that's simply because that is where the company actually is. The management of the company is in Germany, but the watches are manufactured most likely in Asia, Hong Kong, mainland China, Malaysia, etc. But that doesn't mean they're bad. There's nothing wrong with them as long as you know what you're buying. If you think you're buying a made in Germany watch for $100 or $150, then you are misinformed, because labor rates, parts, etc. Are going to boost it way above that. But Aeromatic is a brand that, like I said, I've sold for around 5 years so far, and with very good luck. If a brand in my store doesn't perform, over time they prove to not be reliable or whatever, over time I will give them the boot and discontinue selling them. But Aeromatic I like as a company. Like the owner of the company. Principal's a very nice person. I get along with him very well, and I am actually happy to sell the watches. And I feel that in front of you, you're looking at anywhere from like $99 to $199 or so. I feel they offer just such a bang for the buck, and something that you generally don't see in a lot of different watch brands. So just in brief, I'll go through each one real fast, and you can see what they're all about, and maybe you'd want to add one to your collection one day. So the first watch I'd like to show you is this full calendar auto that's got day, date, month, day-night indicator, and obviously it tells you the time too. It's got a day of the week indicator up at the top left, month at the top right, and then date via this rotating red half moon around the periphery of the dial. Every day the date and the day will roll. The month, though, will not. You'll have to roll the month every month. It's not a perpetual calendar. It won't keep up with actual Gregorian calendar time. But it will, so to change the month indicator once a month probably isn't the end of the world. Many people do that with the date on during months that are less than 31 days. Comes on this nice brownish burgundy strap. It's a very nice piece. It's under 40 millimeter, around 38, 39 millimeter. These buttons on the side are to actuate the month, the day, and then there's a hidden pusher over here to also do the date. So it's an automatic, doesn't need a battery. It winds by the movement on your wrist. It does have a display case back so you can see the automatic movement. And there's the rotor. It spins while you wear the watch to keep it powered. The blue you see on the buttons is just for protection from scratches. It's a nice watch. And at under, well under $200, it's a great option in the triple calendar field. I guess as these watches are more affectionately known as full calendar, triple calendar. Next, I'll show you this military-inspired Aeromatic. Coming in at roughly 41, 42 millimeters. It's got a nice satin finished case. Easy to grip onion style crown. Hacks. You see the seconds hand stops when you go to set the time. It's got the date. Nice one-piece green nylon NATO. exhibition case back, screw down back for water resistance. Extremely easy to read. It's got tremendous numbers, marks. The minute hand is easily identified by a nice big arrow tip on it. Just a really nice watch, a good look. You can see why it's one of the top 5 sellers in the brand, for us at least. As far as luminescence, the hands glow, the numbers glow, so it's relatively easy to read in low light conditions. So next up, we'll switch gears and go into a quartz watch. We sell mostly automatics, but quartz, we do a decent amount of quartz as well. With the purists, perhaps quartz is not the most popular option, but there's no denying the ease of the grab-and-go quartz mentality. So again, you see here, military inspired. It's got 24-hour time on the on an inner track, so you can keep military time. Large date window, that's like a big date. So when you go to change the date, see that? It's their individual numbers. Obviously it's gonna hack because it's a quartz. Seconds hand stops. I think the dial is very well done. It's that nice ivory bone color. The green complements it nicely. The case itself, hopefully you can see it, is this, I guess Laco called it the used look. This is aged. You can see the steel is given this black finish, and then it's artificially aged. So it's got some nicks, some dents. It develops a nice patina. The back is shiny because the sticker is still on it. It's not a replaceable sticker, I should say. Once it's off, it doesn't really go back on, so I don't want to remove it. And then it's on a nice thick brown leather strap. Matching black buckle. Again, just nicely done, nicely executed. Easy to read. Interesting hand design. The hour and the minute hand. Different. Not something you see every day. Clearly different. As far as for luminescence, glows so you can tell the time at night. And just like the rest of the line, it comes in, well under $200, under $150, sometimes under $100. It's just, again, a good value in watches. Another quartz is this Panzer style watch, which the camera's giving me difficulty in filming it because the crystal, and I'll show you the crystal from the side in a minute. But like the other military I showed you, it's very easy to read dial, 12, 3, 6, and 9 in large hash marks. Hour, minute hand are very different. It's got the same case like you saw before, that black case that's kind of aged. Shows a nice patina of age with it. And the crown is a diamond knurled crown. So easy to grip, easy to change the time. Again, this is a quartz. But look at that crystal. Look how far that crystal sticks out. Several millimeters. It's got a beautiful faceted edge. So it plays with the light very nice. It gives a very impressive overall effect. Gives the watch a lot of depth. Again, like before, it's on a brown strap and a matching black buckle. Lastly, we've got this Flieger style watch. We're back to being an automatic. Satin finished case or matte case. Large onion style crown, easy to grab. This watch is around 40 millimeter. They also make a 46 millimeter version. This would be a type B dial, a navigator's dial, where hours are on the inside and the minute track is on the outside. It's a lot easier to read the minutes than it is the hours, being a navigator's dial. Date. Again, very nicely done. Exhibition case back. Automatic. Brown strap with contrast stitching. So here it hacks again. There you go. Very smooth winding. Compared to some other pilot's watches, some automatic pilot's watches that we sell by other companies, I mean, this is far less expensive at around $150. And obviously there's differences here. This one is not, you know, it's not made in Germany. It comes from a German company. It's not made in Germany. So there's obviously a large cost differential there. But again, to get the pilot's watch look out on budget, this is probably one of the best options there is out there. It glows in the dark as well. And easy to read at night, low light. I hope that gives you a better idea of what the Aeromatic brand produces, the types of watches they make, and who they are. I think it's important that people realize what they're getting. I try my hardest to manage customer expectations, and I want people to know that yes, it's a German watch company, but no, it is not a made in Germany watch. We do have made in Germany options. That will be Junkers, Graf Zeppelin, Laco, Aristo, Messerschmitt, Vollmer. All those other brands are made in Germany, and over the last, I'd say, a couple of years, there have been a lot more rules set down on what made in Germany means, and there's consortiums that have been developed that companies join so that they can proudly wear the made in Germany moniker. But anyway, on a budget, Aeromatic 1912 simply can't be beat. It's always been a great seller for us, and I highly recommend the brand to all my customers when they're looking for something on a budget. You really can't lose with these. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com. If you have any questions or comments, please sound off down below, and I'll do my best to address them. If you like this video, please do like it, and we will catch you next time. Thank you.